Hi Pisces, this is going to be your spiritual message reading for the month of November. Thank you guys for being patient as I filmed these 12 videos. I am so grateful I get to do this for you. I'm so excited that I finally get to share this with you. Again, this is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Considering how spiritual you are, you probably know this already, but just in case you don't, your sun sign is obviously it's where the sun was when you were born, but it really speaks to your core personality, who you are. Your your moon sign speaks to how you emote, how you feel, how you express, how you handle your emotions, what you're feeling, and then your rising sign, which is the sign that was literally rising on the horizon, sometimes called your ascendant, speaks to, I always describe it as your mask. It's kind of your first impression. When people initially meet you, this is how you kind of appear and operate until they get to know you, and that's when they see your sun sign shine through. This is also the lens. Also, is another thing I call it, because all your external interactions, anytime you interact outside of yourself, it gets funneled through the lens of your ascendant. So most people, if not all, most people will have different signs for each of these placements. So I highly recommend that you watch all the videos for your signs. Reason being, you may, especially if there's a certain question you have about a particular aspect about your life, you may resonate more with a certain video than just your sun sign, if this is your sun sign, which is what I'm assuming. Especially if you're concerned with love or relationships for the month, you may connect more to the video for your moon sign, because that again is the sign through which we express and feel emotions, especially love. So if you don't connect to the message in your sun sign, honestly, you'll probably resonate with the one for your moon sign a little bit more. So I think that's something to take into account. You can also cross-watch these videos as well. So if you are dating someone of another sign and want to know what's going on for them, what their month looks like, what they could possibly be feeling, I think it'd be a great thing to watch your partner's video as well. With it being said, just so you kind of know, well, before I move on, again, just a reminder, this reading is going to be general, so take it as it resonates. You may resonate with one deck, all decks, two decks, none of them. If it doesn't resonate, if it doesn't feel like it hits and instantly makes sense for you, that particular message probably wasn't for you. Someone else needed to hear it this time. That's all that means. Don't try and force it to fit. If you have to make accommodations for this to make sense, then that particular message wasn't for you. Don't worry about it. We will get around to it. Again, if you want to see how this plays out for you personally, my contact information is in the box below. Feel free to reach out to me for a private reading, or you can leave questions and comments in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. I've been getting really positive feedback about these monthly videos, so I would love to hear your thoughts on them, how it resonated, and also, if there's something else you want to hear and talk about on this channel, let me know. I can always add it into the next round, the December videos. And with that said, let me tell you about the layout. So I have a couple decks here. We are going to pull one card from each of the oracle decks to get a peek at different aspects of the month. We're going to pull one from the Romance Angels deck to check in on love and partnerships this month. One from the Keepers of the Light deck, which is going to really give us some insight to your spiritual journey and how you are personally evolving through the month. And then one from the Good Tarot deck to check in on work and finances for the month of November. And then we're also going to do a tarot spread at the end to get your main kind of overarching message for the month of November. So with that said, let's get into it. So let's start with love and romance. What is the most important thing that Pisces needs to know about love and romance for the month of November? What is the most important thing Pisces needs to know about love and romance for the month of November? Oh, alright, Pisces. Forgiving and learning is your message. And the prompt reads, as you release and heal the past, You experience more love in your present moments. Alright, so again, this is something that is really common for you guys, Pisces. You guys are at the end of the cycle of the zodiac wheel, so it is common for you to have a lot of endings. I think you probably had one not too long ago, or maybe you had one that maybe was a little painful. I think this is a moment where we are truly releasing that and allowing it to kind of leave your narrative. It is no longer your story, and at the moment, it's kind of hindering you from really experiencing the fullness of the present moment. So I think this is your opportunity to just heal from it and release it and let it go. All right? We're gonna be Elsa's for November, my friends. All right. What is the most important thing Pisces needs to know about their spiritual journey for the month of November? That was fun. There we go. What energy is surrounding and supporting Pisces as they continue to grow through the month of November? I'm so sorry if you hear my door kind of banging and rattling around. Part of it is the wind and part of it is my kitties. I lock them out when I record, so that's them trying to paw at the door to get back in here. So if you hear that, I'm sorry. Oh, so your spiritual message is coming from White Eagle, symbol of ancestor spirit. And again, you guys are highly spiritual, super, super connected. So again, you're probably getting messages from your ancestors right now. The prompt reads, connect to your lineage. Oh, sorry, did I just give that away? A family wound or pattern can be healed now. So maybe whatever it is we're forgiving and learning about had to do with family. I was thinking it was maybe a partnership or relationship. This could be a family connection. This could even be something that's karmic, and maybe a family member who maybe went through this cycle before, or even another lifetime, is trying to share some wisdom to you and give you messages through dreams. I say that because even if you look, it might be a little hard to see, but behind White Eagle is a dream catcher. So you may be getting dream messages about how to progress and heal through this situation you just went through. So definitely dreams could be important to you this month. Alright. Oh, that was fun. Alright. What does Pisces need to know about work and finance for the month of November? Much better. I'm going to get used to shuffling this deck. It is so massive. I have pretty big hands, like, even more so. We're going to do one more, because that first one was a little wonky. What is the most important message for Pisces concerning work and finance in the month of November? Oh, you didn't like that fourth shuffle, did you? Cards are like, oh, you think you're the boss? Stop that. That one was really high up. Ooh, Page of Water. Page of Water, definitely a very intuitive card. Definitely really connected to your intuition concerning work and finances. Whether this is maybe about your current place at work, maybe you're thinking about creating some type of shift. You're definitely getting some intuitive pings about work right now. I'm going to read it from the book because this deck, the book was just written so beautifully, and I feel like it's a disservice if I don't read it. So we're going to do it. Page of Water. I open my heart fully, allowing myself to feel childlike wonder and innocence. All adventures lead me where I need to go. Love awaits. Life is a delightful dance, and I am here to frolic and play. I am ready with a big smile, and I have on my dancing shoes. Oh, I love that. It just has this wonderful theme of like innocence and curiosity. I feel like there's even like this new, I mean, with any page it's of course a new beginning, but I feel like this is a beginning with that, optimism and maybe a little intimacy and playfulness. Like even the figure in the card is a mermaid. You can kind of see her little tail there in the water. So I think with work, I think you're finding a new sense of play and a new sense of excitement. And maybe you are kind of shifting into maybe a new role if it's not a new job entirely. And I think that's where this like innocence and curiosity comes from, like just wanting to learn and discover this whole new position and feel it out and experience it, which I think is super exciting. I think that's something definitely to look forward to this month. So we've got some fun stuff going on. So let's pull some tarot cards and we will get your main message for the month of November. Oh, just could not wait there. We'll lay them out first. Oh, yep. Oh, hey. Starting off with some strong cards already. Happy to see them. Okay, we'll start with these. Actually, for some reason, I love when 6 cards come out. Like, I just feel like that's like the perfect little balanced kind of moment. Makes me real happy. So, okay, let's get into it. Oh, this is kind of exciting. Okay. I feel like for some of you there may be a shift. There may be a little shift going on. So we start off with the Palace of Wands. If any of you have never played with the Tarot of Dreams deck, they've added these Palace cards in there, which really speak to situations, places, and surroundings that are tied to the kind of known. I was going to say descriptors, but that's not the word I'm looking for. But kind of the known aspects of each of the elements. So with Wands, it's definitely something full of passion, desire, action. Action for some reason feels big to me. Like this, wherever you are now, whether it's work or just your current environment, there's a lot of action. It's very active, which is kind of funny because you guys in Pisces, like, you like your peace, you like your zen, you like your tranquility. But wherever you are, I feel like there's like a lot of movement. It's high energy right now. And then you have this Magician card, which is amazing. So again, manifesting. I think this is you after you've gone through this healing and really know what it is you need and what it is you want, and you've kind of refocused. Maybe all this energy has you a little distracted. So I think once you can clear that fog, you, with all your spiritual connectedness, have the ability to really start manifesting, creating this new reality. Along with that, you start cutting out all this excess. All these things that are just keeping you disconnected and separate and probably a little fuzzy, you start cutting all that away because now you are fully realized, like, I know what I need and this isn't it, so you need to go. And again, you also have the Queen of Cups. So more nurturing energy, but this is really about nourishment. What's feeding you? What makes you feel good? What makes you feel loved? What makes you feel happy? So again, you have these 2 queens, which are these energies surrounding you in this month. One, getting rid of what's unnecessary and what's in your way and isn't serving you, and one, making sure that you feel good about what's remaining, making sure this is truly food for your soul, which I think is essential, especially for you guys, Pisces. And then, hello, High Priestess card. Could this be any more connected to you and your spiritual nature? So again, really checking in, tuning into your intuition. How are you feeling? What is it you need? Do you have everything you need to be happy and comfortable and wonderful and feeling good about life? Checking in with your intuition will be very important, discovering this path for you. And then, on top of that, then you finish off with another Palace card, which is why I feel like you're moving from one situation or one environment into another. If not moving, you switch the energy in this place from this to this. This particular energy, again with swords, is all about the mind, its thoughts, its ideas, its ideals also. So I think you end up with this much clearer picture of what it is you want your surroundings to look like. And then from there, this is a great space for creating because you can visualize it perfectly. And visualizing is a great tool for you because you guys already have that spiritual connectedness. So if you can take all of that and give yourself a mental image to focus on, then you can start manifesting from that place. So I think this is a great place to end up in the month and a great place to transition to. And I feel like a lot of you probably are naturally kind of progressing to this as long as you're listening to your intuition. So those of you who are truly paying attention and not getting too distracted and bogged down by this, for some reason I even think of just this season, like the holiday season being hectic. You think about getting ready for Christmas and Thanksgiving and running around and all of this kind of stuff, or wrapping up the year and tying up all these loose ends. I feel like all of that can start getting a little distracting and put all this like extra background noise into your environment. So it's about tuning in, quieting all of that, and just kind of refocusing on that inner voice and that inner knowing that you possess. I think will really connect you. I keep staring at the moon in this card as well. So I think at least night or even this full moon coming up this month is going to really help you guys to recenter and reground yourself. But amazing energies. Let's see if we can get an outcome card. Well, let's see. It'll happen. We're going to get it. Okay. Didn't waste any time. Flew right out. Justice card. So karma, rebalancing the scales, which is also amazing energy. So what you've been putting effort into is starting to come back. We're starting to close out these karmic cycles. So again, I still think this is amazing energy. To me, that's really speaking to what you're putting into this is what you're getting out. So if you truly are tuning in and working on manifesting what it is you're feeling, and I think you also have to kind of partake in these energies as well, and really cutting out the excess, cutting out all this extra stuff that isn't serving you, so you can truly put your energy and focus on what feeds you and what's nourishing you. If you can commit to that and do all of those things, karma is going to deliver exactly what it is you need. I think this is going to be an awesome month for you. A lot of healing, a lot of finishing up, because that karma can also be related to these two cards. This forgiving and learning and moving forward with this new understanding. I think this is going to be a big month for healing. I am recording this on 11/11, so another gateway, and actually it's 11/11/11, as my friend reminded me, because if you reduce 2018, you get another 11. So this is truly a gateway. So we are really walking into a new cycle, a new beginning, a new path for all of us. So you want to make sure this visualization, whatever it is you're picturing, this visualization of what this palace should look like for you is going to be really, really key to manifesting it. So again, trust and believe that you have the power to create it, and listen to that inner voice to what that picture should look like. I think this is amazing. You guys are killing it this month. Again, if you have any questions, comments, want to share how this is manifesting, please leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. If there's also something you'd love in these readings that I can add to the next month's round, add that as well. I'd love to hear from you and really make sure I'm providing you with what you want and what you need. Again, I'm so grateful I get to share this with you. I'd love to hear from you. And enjoy November, enjoy your month, really celebrate it, and just continue to process. That's the best advice I can give to you. I hope you enjoy it. I can't wait to do the next round for you, and I will see you in December. I can't believe December already. Have a great one. I love you guys. Take care.